Hey everyone, it is Alexis
and Lilian,
and today we're going to be talking to you about some other things that might happen when you move in with your significant other.
So we did a video about some of the things that can happen when you move in with your partner not too long ago, but we were kind of poking fun at some of the quarrels that can happen in relationships when you get to that step, and also just wanted to make some people aware that it's not all like rosy and romantic when you move in together. And we thought it was pretty funny, but apparently it scared some people off. And there were some comments like, well, now I know that I never want to move in with anyone. And like, oh God, this seems really scary. This is why I'm single. Things like that. And we're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a lot of great things that happen when you move in together, but
we just thought they were obvious.
And also they're not as funny to talk about. Then some of you were like, well, then why don't you talk about some of the nice things that happen? And we gotcha. Let's do it. But not so fast. Before we jump into it, this video is sponsored by Skillshare.
Yay!
Which is an online learning community that a lot of you have already joined using our previous promo code, but by popular demand, here's another opportunity.
There's thousands of different classes to explore your creativity, maybe dive a little deeper into, maybe something you're interested in.
The way that the classes are structured is they're usually 60 minutes or less, and it takes you through all the different steps instead of just finding these scattered tutorials somewhere on YouTube.
So one of the classes we wanted to highlight today is by Emily Henderson. It's called Style Your Space. So she's actually an interior designer and obviously knows what she's talking about. So yeah, just how to curate a nice cozy space for yourself.
So if you want to check out that class or any of the 1,000 other classes on there, use our promo code Alexis and Lilian. The first 1,000 people to use it will get 2 free months of the premium Skillshare membership. So go check it out. And if you end up really liking it, a yearly membership comes at less than $10 per month. So can't really go wrong with that. Okay, so what are some of the nice things that happen when you move in together? What's some of your favorite things about living with me?
Nothing! No, I'm just kidding. Because you're good at taking my jokes. That's a good one.
Oh, so that only happens when you live together.
So the first one that comes to mind when I think of living with you is that you're such a good cuddle partner and such a good big spoon.
And I have to say, Alexis is so soft. Like her skin, I've never touched skin that was this soft. So like,
it's just because you love me.
No, like it's actually soft. The first time I touched it, I was like, whoa. Another thing that I think is great about living together is that, and I think that kind of ties in with that, but you never have to sleep alone. Because sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and that's when I really feel like the weight of the world and I get like anxious, or when you wake up from a nightmare or something, but then I have Alexis next to me and I just snuggle up next to her, and even if she's sleeping, just like having like her close to me calms me down. And thank God she's sleeping, because then when we wake up in the morning, I tell her, you know, sometimes I feel anxious at night and like I got really scared, like new responsibilities, people getting older and stuff, and she's like, well, you can't control it.
Okay, I didn't say it like that.
And I'm like, well, thanks for the comfort. I'll go with silent Alexis. Gotta take a class on Skillshare about how to comfort people.
Oh, that's so horrible. So obviously this depends from person to person, but I feel like when you're single, you don't really splurge so much about like what you're gonna make for dinner. But when you have a partner who's there, I feel like I put like so much more effort into like making a nice dinner.
Cooking for one person sucks. You have to make such a small amount. There's no one to enjoy and share it with. So if you live together, there's always 2 people to cook for and always someone to enjoy your meal with.
That's very true. And we both like cooking, so
yeah. Next one is a bit of a more practical one. But when you live together, you have someone who could potentially do your chores when you're too tired or too busy or something like that.
Or if you're just like not feeling good.
Yeah, exactly. So if you live by yourself, ain't nobody gonna clean that up for you. Don't make it a habit, but I think we all have times where like, okay, I get it, like you're super busy, I'll do this, or like you're just not having a good day, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. Another really, really nice one is that you just always have someone there to cheer you up, especially if you're having like a really crappy day, or maybe you're just mentally just not feeling very stable. But yeah, just having your partner there to make you laugh, have a little giggle. See? But Lilian does that quite often with me. Yeah, you always make me giggle.
And another thing that's really great about when you live together, and what really sucked when we were long distance, is when you live together, you have someone to take care of you when you're sick.
That's true.
Because yeah, that really sucks if you're sick and just like low energy, you know, no one to like cook a nice soup for you or something like that. And we actually had that long distance sometimes. One time we were both sick, but we were like countries apart.
And one time Lilian sent me this really, really good ginger and turmeric soup from Uber Eats all the way from Denmark. And it was so nice.
To specify, this soup did not come all the way from Denmark via Uber Eats.
Man.
But I ordered it when I was in Denmark and she was in Canada. This is a thing that we were really longing for when we were long distance, to just build a routine together. We have a few morning and evening routines if you want to watch what those look like. But yeah, just, you know, having your daily life together, also just having a space together and making it your own, and inviting people over to your own place.
Yeah.
That really kind of just elevates your relationship.
Yeah, and having like pictures of you like up on the walls together and stuff like that. I was hoping for this one day, and now here we are.
Hey, I remember when I was living by myself in Denmark and I was like alone in the kitchen making the same frozen tomato soup every night.
That was pretty good.
Having the cheapest IKEA bed in my room, just thinking like, one day I will have a nice place with my girlfriend and we will do all the fun things together, and she'll be there after a long day of work and we can always kiss and have sex whenever you want. I'm sure, I mean, there's a lot of other great things
that we're probably
come with living together, such as saving on rent,
extra wardrobe.
Oh, true, can't forget about that one. But is there anything else? What is one of the things that you love the most, or that you would miss the most if you couldn't live with me anymore?
I would just miss having you there, like physically there.
That's so true. One of the great things is that you have so much more time with them.
Yeah, of course.
Because otherwise it's always like, can I come to your place and blah 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 blah. And a lot of couples don't get to spend that much time together, and like this is like, you have that time together.
And we had a lot of time apart, so.
Yeah.
Well, let us know if we've missed some. I'm sure we missed a lot.
You tell us about what your favorite thing is about living with someone.
Maybe it's like super unique as well, which I always love.
Thank you again, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. And also, if you have joined Skillshare, we would love to hear what kind of classes you're taking and what you've learned so far. Also, we are super close to 100,000. Maybe have already reached it by the time we publish this video. So we're gonna do a little life update, 100,000 subscriber special for you very soon with our special guest star, Miso the Chowski.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Cheers.
Cheers.